What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? We're back at it again with another video of the Arizona sports fan. Today, what I want to talk about is Trayvon Mullen, the cornerback that we ended up trading for from the Las Vegas Raiders. Does he solve all our problems in the cornerback position? We're going to dive right into it, guys. Roll that intro. Alright guys, welcome back in. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, today what I want to specifically talk about is Trayvon Mullen, the guy that we ended up trading for on Tuesday from the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, when this news came out, I was pretty shocked. I was excited. I was like, dang it, Steve Keim, can you do what you do best and make a trade? And lo and behold, we did make a trade to acquire young cornerback Trayvon Mullen from Las Vegas Raiders. So overall, pretty excited. Right now, I think that the fan base is a little split. There's some fans that are like, why didn't you get these people, A, B, and C? And then there's other people that saying, hey, you know, we got a pretty good deal, right? And we fleeced the Las Vegas Raiders again. So this is my thoughts on the whole, you know, Trayvon Mullen. Now that I did a little bit more research on Trayvon Mullen on my end here, honestly, I think it's actually a really good deal, right? The way you look at this deal is basically we gave up a 7th round pick. A conditional 7th round pick. Let me add that as well. Now, in the report, this can very well be a 6th round pick, but let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, what picks, you know, that late in, you know, the draft do we ever get, you know, that are making it into the 53-man roster? Well, I mean, there is some, right? I'm not going to say it never happens, but for the most part, I think this is actually a pretty good deal for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, granted, when I look into, you know, who Trayvon Mullen is, he's still fairly young. 24 years old, ladies and gentlemen. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. Now, when he originally got drafted, it was back in 2019. So he got drafted in 2019 in the 2nd round. So that overall automatically tells me that this guy is automatically very, very good talent. Now, he comes from the College of Clemson. If you don't know that, that's the exactly same college that Isaiah Simmons comes from. So they have some sort of rapport. They have some sort of chemistry with each other. They know each other. So that also is a plus on its own. Now, looking at Trayvon Mullen, now I had to reach out to my, you know, fellow YouTubers out there, which is a content creator for the Las Vegas Raiders, and he automatically told me that Trayvon Mullen is an absolutely great player if he can stay healthy. Now, that got me to believe, like, okay, well, what's going on, right? What does his health look like from the 3 years that he's been playing in the NFL? Now that I've been looking at his health, he played 10 games on 2019, 16 games in 2020, and 5 games in 2021. Now, he did have an injury in 2021, but I'm like, hey, that's not so bad, right? That's not so bad. We took a flyer on a conditional 7th round pick for a young, talented cornerback that honestly a lot of Raider fans are really scratching their heads and saying, why did we give up Trayvon Mullen for a conditional 7th round pick? Like, could we not gotten anything better? Like, there's Raider fans out there that are pretty upset about this trade. Now, the Arizona Cardinals are on the right side of it all, and we look pretty good, right? We're pretty happy about it because in the grand scheme of things, ladies and gentlemen, it's a conditional 7th round pick with an opportunity to become a 6th rounder. Now, I'm excited about this. Now, do I think this is going to solve the Arizona Cardinals, you know, cornerback problems? I hope not. I really hope not. I feel like the Arizona Cardinals still needed to maybe bring in a vet, maybe bring in, you know, that veteran guy that's going to be able to bring that veteran presence. Now, whether he's going to get a starting role or not, I still do think they need to bring somebody in regardless. Now, Trayvon Mullen, I still think is a great asset for the Arizona Cardinals to bring in. I get people wanted Greedy Williams. I get people wanted to get, you know, the Jeff Okudah. But in the grand scheme of things, a lot of those big names out there are going to come with a hefty price tag. And the Arizona Cardinals right now are in a situation where we just paid Kyler. We have to pay, you know, Marquise Hollywood-Brown. Cody Ford just came in a contract deal. Trayvon Mullen, if he shakes out for us, he's, you know, 1 year away from getting a contract. So there's a lot of people that are kind of waiting for the opportunity of, hey, you know, they got to get paid up pretty soon as well. So this is probably the route. This is probably the reason why they took this route and getting a young player like Trayvon Mullen. Now, am I a little worried of the 2022 season? Yes, 100%. I'm not fully confident in the DBs that we have right now, but we probably have to kind of go in there and see how we're going to play against Patrick Mahomes in week 1. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a really good pickup for the Arizona Cardinals. I'm only hoping that this is not the end, but only the start to continue to, build our defense. And let's see what happens. How do you feel about this whole Trayvon Mullen? Do you feel like this is the answer and it's going to solve everything? Let me know in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching, and go Cards.